and we had a big-ass reception, and my Puerto Rican side was in there heavy, right? And my cousin, she was showing off, dancing like a motherfucker and hitting her salsa moves, and all of a sudden she hit a wet spot on the dance floor, and she just like fell, and her legs did just like this. Yeah, she had a dress on and shit, and no undergarments. It was disgusting. She showed her big old mustache, bearded clam to everybody. It was seasoned. I mean, and I don't call it seasoned because the bitch was old. I mean, it's seasoned because it looked like somebody ground fresh ground pepper on that bitch. Yeah, stubbly. I'm like, bitch, what you come to my wedding for? No drawers on for. She had on them spank things, you know, that big ass garter belt that was from like titties to knees and shit. But why did she cut the whole crotch out of that shit? She's like, I can't take this fucking thing off every time I go to the bathroom. I had to roll it on. The ladies knew what I was talking about when I said roll it on. Like, I know you needed some help with that shit. She bought the ones with the butt implants on them and everything. Because she didn't have that much butt the last time I looked at it. I know that for sure. Then she showed everybody that. Ugh. The reason I call it stash is because it had one of them Hitlers on it, because her snatch looked evil as hell. Evil and freckled. It was terrible. My family's kind of crazy. They're like, you know, my sister married a damn midget and shit. She ain't no little girl, you know. She married this motherfucker. He gotta be about this tall. All right, he's about this tall. I hate it because when we have family functions, you sit down, your girl sits on your lap. Not these motherfuckers. She sits down, he sits on her lap. You're like, look at this shit here, over here, looking like a damn ventriloquist act up here. This dude can't do shit. Look at this shit. I said, you know what you should do? Stick your hand up his ass and make him say something. Make him say something in English, damn it. But he's learning English. Called him the other day, he was like, hello? I'm like, is my sister there? He's like, yeah, man, just a minute. I said, oh shit, you speaking in English? He's like, yeah, man, me speak English now. I'm like, oh shit, you speaking English? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so you want to suck my dick? He's like, yeah, man. I'm like, you don't know no damn English. You don't know no motherfucking English. You make me sick. I know he don't know English because I had to go to the car part store with him. He's over there asking them for a windshield. I'm like, they don't got no windshields at fucking AutoZone? He said, yeah, man, they got windshield there. No. Then we get over there. I said, listen, it's not a windshield. I said, go ahead, go ask him again. He said, you got windshield? He said, no, what? He said, we don't sell windshields. He says, you know. Oh, the wiper, windshield wiper. Yeah, you ain't gonna get no windshield, but you know, he's learning though. But baby steps. He's only been here 30 years. That's the first time I can't get it in, isn't it? I usually get it in pretty good. I was about to spit on it. You guys are nasty for that. Talking about that, I don't like girls that smoke weed. I don't like them. I don't like girls that smoke weed. Because there's nothing worse than getting a blowjob from a woman with cotton mouth. Nothing. That's like the worst shit ever. It's like 1,000 little kitty cats are licking your pee. You can't even make a spit wad to spit out. I'm like, damn, here, there, even now or something. All right, my name is Bacon. You guys have a nice night.
What's up, motherfuckers? How you guys doing? You guys good? Give it up for everybody you've seen. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking bury them, dude. Just kidding. Oh, man. I'm mixed. My black grandma always used to tell me, don't date white girls. They're bad and you'll die. Or get arrested. Got to me fucking this white girl off of Tinder, right? And in the middle of sex, she said, choke me. I was like, I'm not even supposed to be here. It feels like pushing it, don't you think? My friend Nicole, she's one of those hardcore militant lesbians, you know what I'm saying? Like one time she called me, she was like, Dante, you're gonna help me move on Monday? It's just gonna be you and me. We don't need men. I was like, I'm a man. That's how I talk. She's like, you know what I mean. I was like, nah, it like hurts my feelings. You know, hurts my feelings a bit. Me and my friend Nicole, we were riding in the car and we were stopped at a red light. And we looked over and there was a bunch of firefighters. And I was like, tell them we like them better than cops. You know what I'm saying? Thinking she'd just be like, oh, that's silly. She rolled the window down and she goes, hey, fuck the police! Firefighters rule! And then you could just see the firefighters have to weigh out their ego versus their white Republican values. You know what I'm saying? They gave us a reluctant thumbs up. And ruined their day, though. I used to work at Celebration Cinema. I quit because they said once you're sweeping up popcorn, you gotta smile at people, and that was real slavey to me. Does that make sense? You were there for slavery. Doesn't that make sense, ma'am? Oh, we're here. We're at a funeral home. I'm gonna die before her, though. That's for sure. The way I live, I'm dying before her. Yeah, you guys. Fuck cake. We're moving on. Fuck cake. Every other dessert brings up the mood in the place. You know what I'm saying? There's no situation made less sad by having a cake there. If you were at an AA meeting and they had a cake there, it would drive you to drink again. You know what I'm saying? It's just a guy cutting a cake and he's like, and that's when I ran over my daughter in the driveway. That's when I knew I had to stop. If you had a funeral and they had a cake there, it's fucked up. What does it say? I hope heaven's super sweet. Something fucked up. If there was a Sunday bar after a funeral, you'd be like, oh shit, Uncle Greg should have died earlier. It was muggy out last week. Could have used this. This is a treat. It's a delight for everyone. I eat like trash. Does anyone else eat like gas station hot dogs? Oh, okay, so we're all fucking liars? I'm just a piece of shit? Oh, we don't jerk off or nothing, huh? Oh, I've never even tried meth. Just turns into my problems. I don't know what went wrong. I eat gas station hot dogs, man. I'm sorry. You guys know those jerky sticks at the gas station? They come in the package like with a stick of cheese that survives in the middling temperatures of the fucking gas station for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Against the will of God, if you... I used to think those were for people in a rush, but I realized if you're eating those, you have nowhere to go. That's just one of the things you are doing. And you're not welcome anywhere. You are not welcome. Oh, shit. There's a lot of homeless dudes in Grand Rapids. There's a lot of homeless people. My favorite one, he just has a sign. He doesn't necessarily ask you for money. His sign just says, just smile. And that warms your heart. He's like the Morgan Freeman of homeless people. You understand? He just wants you to learn and grow. Then I got yelled at by a homeless guy recently, walking out of the store. I had a bag. He was like, hey, you buy me something to eat? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm broke. I don't have any money. He was like, you buy yourself something to eat! Because I had the bag. I was like, they're frozen pizzas. Do you want frozen pizzas? He goes, no, I'm homeless! So this is how I thought this fucking conversation was gonna go. Never can please you people. Never can. I grew up with a single mom. She bought me a hermit crab, which is a very single mom thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember your dad? Here's something else incapable of love. Try to love it. Try to love it, I dare you. Trying to build a relationship with a fucking hermit crab. You gotta get them new shells. They grow out of their shells. A lot of people don't know that. We could never get real animals because my mom grew up on a farm, so all her animals died in tragic ways. Like, she had a dog and someone would be like, hey, do you have that beagle? She's like, yeah, Sparky, I love him. And like, yeah, we ran him over with our truck. He's super dead. Super dead, your dog. I'm gonna leave you to mend. I'm gonna leave the family and you to just think about that. So I'd be like, can we get a dog? And she'd go, no! Because of my past. And then she'd look off like a non-vet. You understand? You remember Vietnam. Everything I reference. You remember Prince. R.I.P. Prince. That wasn't our situation. Fuck Halloween. Halloween's coming up. I don't like it. Fuck Halloween. Someone goes, oh. I can see you love it. Yeah, fuck Halloween. You know, I never really liked candy that much, and so like the promise of treats wasn't enough for me to walk as a fat kid. You know what I'm saying? I was chafing. You shouldn't know what chafing is as an 8-year-old kid. You know, just in your Spider-Man outfit. You know what I'm saying? It's just hot and stingy, like right here under your gooch. You guys remember the word gooch? No one went to middle school but me? Okay. You don't fucking know what gooch is. All right, cool. Yeah, Halloween. I never really liked candy. I would have been a hard kid to molest. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to molest a kid who's really into savory foods. You know what I'm saying? So you want some candy? I'm like, what about like rib tips or something? What do you got on rib tips? It's like in the van. I'm like, what's the pasta situation once I get in that van? Veal parm, chicken parm? A veal parm, chicken parm situation? I'll leave you with one last joke. I broke up with my girlfriend recently, and she told me, like, when we broke up, she was like, she's trying to hurt my feelings. She goes, I used to fake laugh at all your jokes. I was like, what the fuck? Don't you have just told me my dick is small or something? That would have hurt my feelings way less, you guys. All right, thank you guys. I'm Dr. Lillard.
Clap, man, up in here. It's a lot less old white people in here this time. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Hey, shout out to my man back here in the red shirt. Hey, give yourself a round of applause. He does all the drugs. I don't know if y'all noticed, but every time they mention the drug, he start clapping. I fuck with it, man. It's the AARP comedy club here, ain't it? You get your card punched in the back after you leave. You get a free oxygen tank. Second most baller shit just happened a minute ago, right? The second most baller shit is Jeff Bezos flew into fucking space. Right? Second most baller shit. What's the first most baller shit? The guy that was supposed to be on the spaceship with him called the rain check. That shit wild, ain't it? How could you have such an important life to where you gonna say, hey, I don't want to be there. I don't want to go to fucking space. Like if I was like, hey man, Jeff, I'm not gonna go to space. I got a comedy set at Sunday Night Funnies. I ain't gonna be able to make it. And then what really pissed me off is everybody was like, hey man, you could have done something else better. My fly open. That's what he said. My fly open. I hope my dick pop out. Hit you in the head. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a good whisper. I took a pee-pee earlier. A lot of people said that he should have done something better with his goddamn money. He should have gave the money to the homeless. Fed the homeless with his money. Well, if I know homeless people like y'all know homeless people, they don't want no goddamn food. They want drugs like that man back there. Try to give a homeless nigga a turkey sandwich that day, he slapped the shit out of my hand. Now look, that's a true story. Told me he was vegan. But it's wild though, man. You get under situations. You gotta educate yourself, people, because I don't educate my goddamn self. You know, that's the millennial saying. You gotta educate yourself. Walked up to this homeless nigga one time. I said, hey, homeless nigga. He said, hey, don't you call me homeless. The new word is unhoused. Did y'all know that shit? Yeah, I teach old white people shit. They're like, oh my goodness. First it was carpet munchers, now this. The word is unhoused. He said because the house is just a structure, but home is where the heart is. And right then he grabbed his little homeless nigga chest. He said, oh shit, I'm having a heart attack. So actually, that's a home invasion because home is where, okay, don't worry about it. Gotta educate yourself, man. And you know what? You know what I don't like about that educate yourself shit? is they never tell you where to go educate yourself at. Like, what if I told one of you racist white people in here to go educate yourself, and you want to go read the Communist Manifesto, and came back a better racist? I'd be like, I failed my whole community. A lot of shit I hate, man. I hate them stupid ass sayings. Y'all hate stupid ass sayings? This is one thing that I hate. This is one of them stupid ass sayings I hate. Tomato, tomato. Anybody ever use that shit? Well, fuck you if you do. I went on a bachelor trip about 4 or 5 weeks ago, right? Bachelor party trip to Sandusky, Ohio. Which is probably the worst place you can ever go for a fucking bachelor party, right? What the fuck is in Sandusky, Ohio? Anybody know? You go to fucking Cedar Point? Cedar Point? I'm trying to see some titties. I ain't trying to go no... That's what bachelor parties is for. We're trying to see some titties. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go back to my tomato thing, because I fucking hate this shit. So I go in to check in the hotel, right? Check in a little early. I say, can I check in a little early? They say, fine. Say, all right, cool. I got a king bed for you. I said, I didn't ask for a king bed. I asked for a double queen. I said, nope, all I got is a king bed for you. And I'm like, what? And she said, tomato, tomato. Y'all not upset like I am. I was upset because everybody know when you go to a hotel, you get a double queen so you can sleep in one and you can fuck in the other one. Who wants to sleep in the wet spot? Not me. Look, she looked back at him like, yeah, I ain't sleeping that shit. You can sleep in that motherfucker yourself. Sleep in no goddamn wet spot. Y'all wild. I heard that shit. I ain't gonna tell nobody else about that shit. Y'all wild. Y'all freaky deaky. Anybody, any freaky deaky people in the house? Anybody freaky deaky? Make some noise for yourself, you freaky deaky. There it is. There it is. Anybody had I'm gonna tell you one thing. We had different shit. We had different problems during my time than y'all got during y'all time. Different problems. I remember when I was 13, one of the biggest problems was people leaving their kids in the car. Y'all remember that shit? They leave their goddamn kids in the car, turning to beef brisket. I used to be so upset. I'm not, that ain't my call to action. People used to leave their kids in the goddamn car. I used to be so upset. I used to be angry. And I was the angriest fucking 13-year-old you could ever imagine. How could you possibly leave your fucking kid in the car if you care about it? And then I had a kid. Hey, I ain't never been forgetful before. I'm sorry if I offended anybody through my angry 13-year-old rants. Shit, I'm sorry. You can absolutely leave that motherfucker in the back seat of your goddamn car. You can leave that motherfucker anywhere, actually. I remember one time I was going to the mall, right? I go to the mall. All right, I was going to put my kid in the back seat. And I had to clean out my back seat. It was a little junky. I went to go get in the car. Had to look back, when you bag out of shit. Guess what wasn't in my back seat? Goddamn kid. I went to a fucking panic, went in the panic, ran in the house. Kid ain't in the house, and so shit, where the fuck put my baby? Came out on the porch, my porch is up here. Looked there, and guess what? My fucking kid was on top of the roof, nigga. His baby on top of the goddamn roof. You imagine like a caramel macchiato. Anybody left that drink? Anybody ever left that kid on the goddamn? He said my 2 minutes. That nigga said I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. Look, I left that baby on the top of the goddamn roof, and I was upset at myself, and I forgave everybody I was upset at the same time. Don't date white women.
Why?
Y'all age like avocados. I'm just kidding. That's not why I don't date white women. You asked, goddamn it, I was going a whole different direction. And you brought that on yourself. Goddamn it. Tomato, tomato, right? Tomato, tomato. Y'all are wild. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Having a kid changed my life. Having a kid changed my life, and mainly because of the fucking freedom. You get no freedom when you got a kid. You can be dip outside and go outside and come back in and go back out all you want to, right? Yeah. And now it's before the kid. It's before the kid. Now that I got this goddamn kid, I can't do that. I remember before when I was a single man, if I was fixing dinner and I was like, oh shit, I forgot the spaghetti sauce, I can go back to the store and just go pick that shit up. Just boom. Without question, pick my keys up and go. Now you got a kid, you gotta pack the goddamn kid up. Everybody in here got kids, at least, right? Most people got kids. You got kids, make some noise. This is how you pack a kid up before you gotta go. All right, cool, I'm gonna put your socks on. All right, cool, now I gotta put your pants on. Now I put your, oh shit, you took your socks off. Now I gotta take your socks back off. Now I gotta put your socks back on. All right, cool, put your socks back on. Came over here, get the shoes, come back. Now your pamper on top of your goddamn head. I'm like, oh shit. You know what? Fuck it. I wonder if anybody would notice if I made this spaghetti with fucking ketchup. Tomato, right? All right. Y'all be cool, man. Appreciate y'all.
Jesus Christ, short, fat, white with the last name welfare being picked last. Ain't that the story of my fucking life? Jesus Christ, man. God damn, I am on a heavy sativa, so try and keep up, all right? That is my last name, by the way, welfare, all right? 2 L's on the last name, I was able to afford the second one. I'm a little bit of a baller, guys. A lot of people say, is that a stage name? No, it's not a stage name, man. My business card is a welfare card that looks like a bridge card. So yeah, it's fucking real, guys. Let's get into it, all right? Guys, a few weeks ago, I had a skunk living underneath my back porch. Now, guys, I grew up in the country, and if you had a skunk living underneath your back porch, you just shot that shit. Problem solved, right? But now, I live in the city limits of Lansing, and the police there frown upon what they call unnecessary gunshots, right? Go figure. Anyways, went online, tried to look up all the humane ways to get rid of skunks. Tried them all, none of them worked. Ended up having to call pest control. Pest control came out, like within 5 minutes of him being there, he's like, excuse me, Mr. Welfare, do you smoke marijuana? I was like, yeah, why? You want to smoke a bowl? He's like, no, I do not want to smoke a bowl. Mr. Welfare, you are aware that skunks are attracted to the smell of marijuana? I was like, dude, not the expert here on that. Didn't know that. He's like, Mr. Welfare, it's a quick fix, all right? Quick fix. All you got to do, sprinkle a little ammonia around your property, and your skunk problem be gone. I was like, no shit. So guys, I tried it. Worked like a charm. Skunk problem gone. The only thing now is I have a shit ton of meth heads roaming around the property. So, I don't know, man. Problems being a homeowner, I guess. Problems being a homeowner. I don't know if you can tell by my demeanor, people, but I love to fuck with people. I love messing with people. Like, even if I agree with you, I might disagree with you just to get a reaction out of you. Last night, no different. I was in the U-Scan line at the grocery store. I had a couple college-age girls standing in front of me. They were talking global warming. My inner monologue went, oh, Dave, you gotta fuck with these girls, Dave. Change your voice and fuck with these girls. I was like, all right, internal monologue, I'll do it. And I was like, global warming, that is fake news, ladies. That is fake news. There is no such thing as global warming. Oh, one of them just turned around, man, stared a hole right into my soul and goes, oh, really, mister? Really? Then why don't you explain to me why the glaciers are melting? I was like, glaciers melting, more fake news. Listen up, sisterhood of the traveling pants. Glaciers ain't melting, all right? Glaciers are just losing weight, and I, for one, am all for a healthier glacier. And my motto is, let's make glaciers great again, all right? Oh, dude, that's when she turned around, called me an asshole, and I chalked that shit up as victory, so. I don't know, man. I know some of you guys are saying to yourself right now, gee, Dave, why were you at the store last night? I'll tell you. Guys, I was there getting myself a Stouffer's 5-cheese frozen lasagna because I am killing it at life. Yeah. And they're delicious. They're delicious. Who are we kidding, man? But guys, I pulled this out of the freezer and I saw something on the box, blew my mind. Looked at the box, it said 11 servings. Few of you guys get it. Those of you aren't laughing, that's not even an even fucking number. How the hell is this possible? Well, I think I could think of is maybe we've been cutting our lasagna wrong all along, you know? Instead of cutting in little squares, maybe we should have been cutting it in strips. And I know that looked weird the first time someone sees you cutting your lasagna like that. Be like, dude, what the hell are you cutting your lasagna like that for? You're like, back off, Scott. It's fucking Stouffer's. How else am I supposed to get the 11th serving? But maybe that should be Stouffer's new slogan, too. Back off, it's fucking Stouffer's. I like aggressive advertising, I do. Most likely what happened there's a printing error and Big Boss Man's like, holy shit, man, it's gonna cost way too much to reprint this. Just go ahead and put it out there. Who's really gonna notice? Some comedian in Michigan? Yeah, some comedian in Michigan did notice, and Stouffer still hasn't responded to my tweet, #assholes. Ugh. Huge sports fan. Huge sports fan, man. I had a lot of time over pandemic to think about like maybe who the luckiest athlete out there all in sports is. And I see some jerseys, I see some sports affiliations out there. Guys, done a lot of thinking. I think I know who the luckiest athlete out there in all sports is, man. Triple Crown winner in horse racing. I know, some of you guys are like, Dave, you're gonna have to explain that one. No problem, buckle up. Listen up, man. All this horse has to do is win 3 races. 3 races. Then it gets to retire. Gets to be put out to stud. Gets to hump all the horse hooch it wants, man. Companies are coming in, I shit you not, paying billions of dollars to jerk these beasts off to get their seed to try and breed the next Triple Crown winner. Guys, that is the life, man. That is the American dream. I guess bottom line, what I'm trying to say here is I don't remember that being offered to Jordan after either of his 3 peats, you know what I mean? I watched that Last Dance documentary like 3 times during pandemic. Nowhere in there was that addressed. Could you imagine if it was, though? That'd be hilarious. Be like, Michael, come on in here. Michael, congratulations on another 3-peat. Mike, that is a hell of an accomplishment. We here at the NBA, Mike, we've taken notice and have we got an offer for you. Mike, we'd like to offer you early retirement. One catch though, Mike, we'd like to put you out there to stud, breed more little Air Jordans for future NBA seasons to come. Mike, what do you say? It's a hell of a deal. Yeah, we were going to offer that to Magic, but that shit blew up in our face. Couple groans too soon. That shit happened in '92, all right? Get over it, all right? I'll get out of here on this one, but guys, I've lost a lot of weight recently, and that's because I was going through a ton of health issues. One of which was I was passing a ton of kidney stones. So many, I know I was there, it sucked, dude. So many so though, I had to go on in and get this checked out. When I went in there, they did an x-ray down here on me. When they did that x-ray, they found 3 spots that looked to be cancerous, so they wanted to rule that out. So they scheduled me for a scope down here, which is just as bad as it sounds. Because guys, when they do a scope, they go in with a tool about the size of a number 2 pencil, and this is what they tell you. Oh, you'll feel slight pressure, but it won't hurt too bad. Bullshit, dude. Bullshit, dude. This test, it hurt like the dickens. No pun intended. The only good thing about this test were the results. Guys, thank God they came back cancer-free. Hell yeah. So I'm getting ready to get out of there, right? I'm putting my pants back on. All of a sudden, the doctor comes in and goes, all right, David, listen up. Later on today, when you have to pee, it's going to hurt really, really bad. I was like, whoa, time out here, let's back up, all right? Sticking a number 2 pencil up my dick hole, slight pressure, won't hurt too bad. Peeing, something I've done since I came out the badge, is now going to hurt? Oh, well, gang, the wuss I am, I held it. I held it until I couldn't hold it any longer. But I was like, I gotta go. So I ran into the bathroom, I unzipped, I pulled it out, I released, and guys, instead of pee coming out, my dick, it went... Guys, I cock-queefed. And it tickled. Dude, had I known I was going to cock-queef, I would have had out my phone, I would have been recording this shit, I would have uploaded it to all my social media, probably would have been banned a couple days. Shit, had I known I was going to cock-queef, I would have sold tickets to this shit. I would have been like, step right up, get your tickets to the cock-queef, $10 get you in to see the dick go. And I know you didn't pay anything to see this show tonight, but I guarantee $10 is a reasonable price to see my dick do that, because honestly, it was just like each and every one of you, man. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you for coming out, supporting all of us, Brian's Rooms. My name's Dave Welfare, everybody. Thank you so much.